So I'm sitting in the day room and I'm watching all the movement. I'm watching my homies over there shaking cats down. I'm watching Bloods over there doing what they do, Crips doing what they do. And I'm looking and I'm like, it ain't no unity in here at all. Everybody in here for self. If we all come together, we can be really powerful up in here. What's really stopping? Who can stop us if we all click up like the whole prison? And the prison population was like 80% black, okay? And I'm thinking to myself, what if we all clicked up, all of us? It's what, one guard to 200 inmates? Why we just can't grab a guard and, make them buzz us through and everybody just be in on it, right? Everybody. And we all just get up out the prison. Just go, everybody for themselves. Everybody just go. And I'm just sitting there just watching all this chaos unfold and I'm just in my thoughts. Then I thought about it like, you know what? It would never work. You can go back to slavery. And you can go back all the way to slavery with this. Where you will get cats that getting a plan together to run, to go up north, to try to get that taste of freedom. But then there always be somebody in the midst. Some agent, some double spy, right? That'll go back and tell Massa what the plans is and blow the whole spot up. And it's just like that. In every organization, there's always somebody that's going to infiltrate and mess the whole program up. It's funny. It's funny that when I think about that, I think about the Bible when King Solomon said there's nothing new under the sun, because it's not. I mean, think about it. And we finna get to the story. We about to get to why I made the prison coward put his own work in, right? But we finna get to it. But I was just thinking, when King Solomon said there's nothing new under the sun, and you fast forward and you think about the Jesus situation with the 12 disciples, everybody kept it real. Everybody kept it solid except for Judas. It's always one or two in the crew. Always one or two, or even possibly three, that's going to betray you, that's out for themselves. I mean, just think about the Jesus thing. Judas was there when Jesus walked on water. He was there when he turned water into wine. When he fed 5,000 people with 7 loaves of bread and 5 or 7 pieces of fish. 5,000 people. He done watched Jesus heal the blind, heal the sick, right? Heal the cripple. And what did he do? Sold them out for 30 pieces of silver. 30 pieces of silver. When I say the word nigga, I'm not using that as a term of talking about black people. I'm talking about, when I say the word nigga, I'm talking about a backstabber, a thief, somebody that's corrupted, that's all that goes against the grain in the wrong way, that's always messing something up, causing destruction and mayhem, that just don't get along with the program. Judas was a nigga. Just think about that. Just really think about that. Judas was a nigga. Judas was on some nigga time. Before we get into the story, we should have been got into the story, but I gotta get this message out. If you out there selling drugs, selling guns, committing crimes, I get it. When you broke, poor, and there's no jobs hiring, you gotta make a way. I get that, I understand that. And I'm not advocating for people to sell. You will be a dang fool to sell drugs in this day and time, unless you are going to work with the police, right? unless you're going to be a snitch, unless you're going to see what they don't tell you. And I wasn't a drug dealer, but I've been around it, real close to it, that I could touch it. I had many opportunities, but that just wasn't my forte. Mine was robbing and stealing. When you decide to become a drug dealer, understand what comes with that. You will get robbed. You will get betrayed. You will get set up. You will go to prison, or you're going to be a snitch. There's no happy ending in being a drug dealer. I mean, just think about the ones that you think about, the fictional character Scarface. And to keep it real with y'all, a lot of y'all ain't got that Scarface in y'all. Y'all ain't got the balls to just blow somebody's head off. And I'm not saying that as there's something cool, because it's not. That's demonic and that's evil, taking another man's life for what? $1 bill? And most of y'all just robbing, stealing, selling drugs to buy drugs to get high. Ain't this crazy? You robbing somebody, you take somebody's life to buy some weed or some cocaine to put up your nose, or some heroin or something. So you done took a man's life for what? To get high. But like I said, you will be a fool to sell drugs in today's time, unless you are understanding that, hey, I'm just gonna work. Like if I was gonna get in a drug game, I'm gonna work with the police and let them know, like, hey, listen, I don't give a fuck about nothing. Every once in a while, I give y'all a bus here, a bus there. You know, get this person up, get that person up. You know, y'all let me know if a raid coming, A, B, C, and D. That's the only way you can really survive in it. If anybody out there that's thinking about getting into the drug game, understand this. It ain't no winners. Because just like when you work for the police, at any given time, one of them dirty cops that you're working with can put a bullet in your head and write it up as you just another drug dealer, another drug deal that went wrong. You know, the scriptures tells us, and we finna get to the story, y'all chill out. The scriptures tells us that the root to all evil is money. It ain't that money itself is evil, it's what people do to obtain it. Think about that. It's not that money, the physical paper, is evil. It's what people do to get it. People rob, steal. Listen, I was talking to my 11-year-old son yesterday, right around 2 o'clock in the morning. And I was telling him, you know, I told her, go get your piggy bank right quick. I said, take your money out. And I was explaining to him, like, a lot of people die for this. A lot of people kill for this. A lot of people, if they have morals, they put them to the side. Men and women do the unthinkable for this. And it's just paper. But it's a means to an end. You need this to survive. I'd rather have this than not have it, but you have to respect it. Crime do not pay, y'all. Listen, when I tell y'all I done put in a lot of work in prison, I done made a lot of money in prison, I don't say that to brag. Because every deed that I did in prison to obtain money was evil and demonic. Evil. Here I go, because I don't got no support from my family on the outside, because they poor they dang self that they can't send me money every month. So what I do, run down on weaker inmates and tell them, you got to give me half of what you got, because I'm not going to go without. Right? That's evil. That's demonic. It ain't nothing tough about that. Survival of the fittest. When it's all said and done, And like I said, we about to get to the story. Y'all just chill out. I got y'all. I tell you all these stories every day, and if it ain't no lesson in them for people to learn from it, what's the point? Because y'all gonna get the entertainment value. That's guaranteed. That's already put on the table. But what I'm saying, y'all, being a square, they call people squares. The cool kids call you a square loser. The losers is the ones that's winning. The losers is the ones that is living okay and ain't got to worry about looking over their shoulder every day. It ain't nothing cool of being known as a bad boy. I be looking at our youth. It ain't really no different from what we grew up. Everybody want to be tough. Everybody want to be hard. Let me tell you something about being hard and tough. When I got stabbed in prison right there, I screamed. Y'all see that? Boom, bam. I screamed. When I say that knife went in deep, it went in deep. It felt hot and cold at the same time. It was just, oh my God, I still feel it now. In prison, don't nobody want to be stabbed. You can be the biggest, strongest, hardest, mad dog, mean dog. When that knife come out, and if you really get busy like I was getting busy, you just praying to God you don't get hit, and you brace for it. I done got into many knife fights, many of them, and I got hit twice. Y'all see it. Hit twice. Ain't nothing cool about losing your freedom. Ain't nothing cool about, oh yeah, I just did 5 years in the penitentiary. I just did 10 years in the penitentiary. Okay, you are the loser. You are a loser. I was a loser. It ain't nothing cute. Ain't nothing. People got priorities all messed up. We praise the drug dealer. We praise the killer in the neighborhood. Welcome home. Welcome home to why? Why are we celebrating failure? Because that's what it is. I hear people on social media, some brave dudes will come out and say, why are we celebrating failure? You didn't go to prison for something righteous. You went to prison for selling drugs or taking somebody's life. Free my homie this dude. Free this dude. He just killed 2 people. Free the homie this guy. For what? Why? To keep it real with y'all. You know, sometimes when dudes be like, oh, free my nigga this, they don't want them to come out. They really want them to stay in there. Because they don't like them in the first place. They just tolerate them. And they scared of them. I'm telling you, man, hey, listen. Y'all keep want to playing these games. We got one life, y'all. It ain't no damn reincarnation. For all you cats that be pushing this new age agenda with this witchcraft and this zodiac signs and this, oh, I'm an Aries, I'm a Leo. All that stuff is demonic. All this zodiac signs. Oh, well, a Leo's act like that. Oh, I know he a Pisces, or I know she a Scorpio. All that stuff is demonic. Do you know what that stuff come from? All that's when Satan always twists and tangle and make everything that God make good, he twists and tangle it to something wicked and demonic. When y'all cats be talking about, oh, I'm an Aries and all this and that. Oh, everybody got their own way of acting and being. And all Aries don't act the same. All Leos don't act. Everybody messed up. Everybody got flaws. Because when people say, oh, that's an Aries, y'all talking about it in a negative way. Y'all say these things in a negative way. But let me tell y'all what astrology really came from. For the uneducated, for those that don't know, astrology is the mapping of the stars for signs and wonders to let you know what time of the seasons, when it's about to become fall, winter, summer, springtime, for signs in the skies. That's all that's for. It ain't for you to say, oh, well, I was born in April, so I'm an Aries, right? And this is why this person act, oh, he always snappy, got an attitude. There's so many other people that was born in different months with these so-called zodiac signs that still got the same attitude as the next person. You know what? If we gonna get to the story, y'all just chill out. But now, I just thought about something. But before I drop this bombshell on y'all dome piece, I want to shout out everybody that put money in the Cash App, because y'all didn't have to do it. I looked at my Cash App and I say, yo, I appreciate y'all. So let me shout y'all out right quick. And if I mispronounce your name, I'm sorry. Mikhail, Misha, Oscar, Peter Rodriguez, Fiona, James Duncan, Angelique, Jonathan Flores, Abby, Manny, Marcus Price, John Gooley Riley, and Solomon. Thank you for blessing the Cash App, because y'all didn't have to do it. Oh, and I do appreciate it. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you for supporting this channel. Let me tell y'all something. We live in some really messed up times. I could not believe when I was scrolling through Facebook the other day, it was so much crime. So much crime going on. So many people taking people out for nothing. I ain't talking about taking out to go eat. I'm talking about taking people out for nothing. When I grew up in Flint, Michigan, you know, running the streets, and I wasn't no street dude. Let's get that clear, okay? Because a lot of people got a misconception. Just because you was born poor and born in certain areas, that doesn't necessarily make you a street nigga. Because I wasn't. To me, I was running the streets. I had my friends, my associate, doing street stuff, fighting, robbing. I don't know. But when you in it, when you in darkness, when you live in the darkness, you can't see what you doing wrong. I mean, we all do know wrong from right, but when you in it, it's kind of weird. Like, let's say somebody from the suburbs is looking in on the hood and seeing the hood activities. They're like, man, I can't live like that. But when you living like that, it's every day when I walked out my house from the age, I really got to say 10. Because that's when I committed my first crime. I broke into a house because my mama wasn't taking care of her responsibilities. And I had 7 brothers and sisters that I had to feed that was under me, right? And I'm 10 years old, and I had to break into a house, the next door neighbor house, to steal hamburger meat and chicken. And my sister, she was 11 years old, so she knew how to somewhat cook. So I broke into the neighbor's house so we wouldn't starve. That was the first time I ever committed a crime. It wasn't because I wanted to look good, have nice clothes, shoes. No, it's because we was hungry, literally. And that was the first time I broke into a house. Imagine 10-year-old Dante opening up a window and going in. But the flip side of that, what if somebody was on the other end of that window with a gun? This person, like, I'm paranoid myself. If I see somebody lifting up my window, how paranoid and whacked out I am, I'll probably blast too. What if somebody was on the other end of that window, not knowing, just as a 10-year-old boy looking for food? And a boom! I wouldn't be here talking to y'all today. So I guess you can say at 10, every day that I walk out my house, I could have died. A lot of things first started off was survival, stealing food to bring back to the house. But then it progressed to now I want nice things. I remember going to school, right? I can tell y'all exactly my wardrobe, exactly what it was. I had, y'all remember the Fat Albert shirts? I had a big oversized fat, I was skinny as hell growing up, man. I was a toothpick, man. I had this 2X blue in the color of the Fat Albert face was white. This big 2X Fat Albert shirt. I had some Levi jeans that was flooding, and I had some Adidas jogging pants that you can, with the buttons on the side that you can rip like this. And I remember I had these bright orange Airs, not Nike Airs. I'm talking about Airs. You know, when they used to go to, the dudes would go to New York and get all the fake shoes or whatever, and they have this Airs and stuff like that. Do I got a shoe in here? My shoes was talking. You know how the soles, picture this as a shoe. I thought I had a shoe in here. I guess not. But my shoes was talking. I remember when I was walking to school, I had to walk like scooting. Because if I walk, you can see my motherfucking socks. That was my wardrobe, y'all. I told y'all this story before on a live or something. And it's like, man, hey, let me tell y'all something. I do these stories to be real with you. I make a lot of money. Enough, I ain't gonna say a lot. I make enough money to pay my bills, right? I make just enough to pay my bills. Just enough. When I say I was taught nothing, my life is literally a trial and error. Trial and error. I was taught nothing. And like I said, I'm not going to say I'm living good. I'm living okay. Just literally okay, like right on the line between poor and okay. I'm living okay. Just okay, not, I used to think, I heard this guy on another channel saying, yo, this is like therapy, talking to the audience, whatever, it's like therapy. And I was like, dude, no, it ain't, dude. But now that I think about it, it is. It is. I know y'all came for the story. Y'all gonna get the story. Chill out. Y'all gonna get it. But it's like, we get one life, y'all, just one. And yeah, growing up, there's a lot of things that's out of our control. We don't pick our parents. We don't pick our situations. But just be thankful that you wasn't born, if you wasn't born in the third world country and you was at the bottom of the barrel. Do y'all know that there's people that are born to be sex slaves? Did y'all know that? Born. And the only thing they would know is just misery and pain. There's people that are born being bred just to have their organs harvested. We live. Man, I'm calling my phone. Hold on, y'all. What? Somebody call. I would like to get promo by this. We live, man, listen. If I didn't have that interaction with God, I probably would be an atheist. I'm going to be real with y'all. And I know some of y'all like, what? What, Don? What? Yeah. If I didn't have the interaction that I had with God, I will probably be an atheist. You know, I'm a hard-headed dude, right? I'm hard-headed. Seeing is believing when it comes to me. I have been in God's presence. No, I can't tell you what he looked like. I don't know what he sounded like because he didn't speak to me. You said, well, Dante, how you know? Because I just know I was. And I was too terrified to look at him. Too terrified. I don't know what he looked like because I was just too terrified to even look. I'm not going to go into that whole story of how I ended up in the presence of God. And that's why I know for a fact that God exists. But being in his presence, you know, one would say, well, why you didn't ask him this? I was just terrified. Caught me off guard. And I just wanted to get away. But my thing is this. We don't know his ways, man. We don't. And sometimes it just seems like I know because how a lot of us done grew up in a lot of trauma, that a lot of people done had things that we have done intentionally that cause bad results in our life that we done did that cause issues on our own. And then there's things that we haven't done and it just happened to us, that it was out of our control. Some of us lost kids, wives, husbands, mamas, daddies, grandparents, people that you felt like the only people that loved you and gave a damn about you, and they lost their life. There's a lot of pain in this, a lot. And we just got to navigate it, man. We just got to navigate it every day at a time. And that's why I say one of the things like in prison, one of the biggest things that you must have is respect. If you don't respect a man or a woman, that's the quickest way you can lose your life. And that's what's going out here in the streets. I be getting some ignorant dudes that be like, oh, Dante, you ain't outside. You motherfucking right. I'm not outside. I'm not outside. What is it to do? What? Go outside, catch an STD? Cause that's what, if I'm going outside, I'm going outside to mess with some women, right? Because I have no desire to go out there and sell drugs, rob, steal, or whatever. So what I'm going to do if I go outside, go get an STD. I've been faithful to my wife for 12 years now. So when I go outside, just go outside, go creep off, come back with an STD. Now I got to explain what done happened. What is it for me to do outside? What is it for me? What is it for me to do? For you cats that be like, oh, Dante, you scary, come outside. Tell me what to do outside. What do I supposed to do? I don't want to go outside. I am the scary dude. I am the cowardly lion from the Wizard of Oz. I don't want to be bothered. Listen, if I don't call you, don't call my phone. Do not show up at my house. I think I'm an introvert now. Yeah, I think that I am an introvert. I don't like being around people. But then again, I do like being around people. But it's like I be paranoid. I don't got any friends, man. I don't. I probably got one friend. Just one. I ain't gonna call his name or nothing, but he out there in Seattle. Only one friend that never asked me for anything. And it's not even about asking for anything. It's about, because we all use each other. Like, y'all using me for entertainment to get y'all through y'all day. I'm using y'all because y'all watching me and, y'all feeding the algorithm say, oh, yo, we like this channel. So it's a give and take a relationship. We all are to be used. We just don't supposed to get abused. Let me say that again right quick. Let me get close up to the camera. It's okay to get used. Just don't get abused. Don't let nobody abuse you. It's okay to be used. Just don't get abused. Because we all use each other, good and the bad. It's a give and exchange. Just don't be giving more, right? Don't just give. Hey, look, Drake said, never give out what you need right back. Let me say that again. Drake said, never give out what you need right back. Case in point. Yo, Dante, hey, I need $20. I'll give it back to you tomorrow. So I checked my pockets and I only got $20. I'm like, listen, I'm going to give you the 20, but I'm going to need that back tomorrow because I don't get no more money until Sunday. So you got me? Yeah, I got you. Tomorrow roll around. Hey, you got that bread? Hey, bro, I fucked up, man. I ain't got it. Now I'm mad at you. Now I'm mad at you because you said you was going to give me the money back and I needed that $20, but I looked out for you because you told me you was going to give it right back. Now we got an issue. Now we got a problem. Now my body it's getting tight with negative energy and my whole day is just thrown off. Now I got that ball and chain wrapped around my leg. Now I got a chip on my shoulder because I really needed that. And because you humbled yourself for whatever reason why you needed the money, I give it to you with you having the understanding like, yo, I need this back. But you ain't got it, I gave you my last and you ain't got it? Hey, listen, man, it ain't no, you know why I read the Bible and I need to start reading it more? I need to get back in my word, in my foundation. I read it because it has all the answers and I met God. I met him. And again, I don't know what he looked like. I don't know if he black. I don't know if he white. I don't know if he Chinese. I don't know because I was too terrified to look up. When I was in his presence, no thoughts came to my head, but get me out of here. I believe that you exist now. I won't question your existence. Get me out of here. So me having that experience, and y'all let me know in the comment section if y'all want me to make another video, giving y'all the details of exactly what happened. Some of y'all that been following me for the past 3 years, y'all already know the story. But for those that just, tuning in, y'all never heard the story. So just let me know in the comment section if y'all want me to make a video about how I actually met God in that whole ordeal, in that whole experience. Listen, y'all, it's going on 35 minutes. And I'm sorry I didn't get to the story, but I got y'all tomorrow. If you want me to promote, if you got a business that you want extra eyes on, or you got, a product that you want promoted, this is what you call marketing. get in contact with me. Get in contact. Right now, I'm running a special. $50 per video. $50 per video. Right? And I will promote your product. If you got a product on Amazon or wherever your product is at, I'll promote it. If you got a brick and mortar store, an online store, if you got a TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube channel that you want promoted, get in contact with me. I know how it is, not. If I knew what I knew now, I probably have 1 million subscribers by now of doing marketing. So I'm opening up the floodgates, y'all. And that's why I'm not knocking y'all over the head. Just don't abuse me. Please don't abuse me. I know we all ain't got $400-500 per video to spend. So I'm running a special of $50 per video. If you got something that you want promoted and you willing to invest in yourself by investing in me, marketing your product or your domain or whatever you got to promote. Right now, I'm running a special until April 1st. $50 per video. And what comes with that? I'm gonna make a little commercial for you. Y'all may have seen it here and there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all exactly how I look. Stay tuned. Hey y'all, if y'all like action-packed crime fighting videos, check out my man King J and Queen ZZ. I'm gonna have their channel pinned at the top of the comment section for y'all to go check out. That's how it look. So what I would do, I will make you a commercial and put the link to your channel or your product at the top of the comment section. It'll be pinned at the top so people don't even have to look for it. And what I would do, I would put that commercial on in the beginning of the story and at the very end. And I will also pin it on my community tab. So, like I said, if you're looking for promotion, like say if you sell dogs, my audience is all across the world, right? So I'm not promising you nothing. Let's get that straight. I'm not promising anything. If your product is good, it'll sell itself, right? If people not interested, they just not interested. If people are interested, that's why I said I'm not promising you riches. I'm not promising, your thing gonna blow up. Your product or your channel is gonna blow up. I'm not promising nothing. But what I know now that I wish I would have known 3 years ago, if let's say a bigger YouTuber was offering that to, show your channel, your product, I would have been putting money on it. So, hey, if you want for me to promote your business, your social media channel, or your product, I'm going to have my contact information pinned at the top of the comment section, along with that promo video I just showed y'all of how it'll somewhat look. Everybody promo video will be different, but what I just showed y'all a few minutes ago, that's what it'll look like. With that, y'all be safe. Ask Jesus, Yeshua, Yahweh, Jehovah, the Holy Spirit to forgive you for all your sins, and y'all take it one day at a time. I'm out. Hey y'all, if y'all like action-packed crime fighting videos, check out my man King J and Queen ZZ. I'm gonna have their channel pinned at the top of the comment section for y'all to go check out.